walking tacos. Sometimes they're called tacos in a bag. Sometimes they're called walking tacos. We brown some pork shoulder and some bacon to make our chili, which we make from scratch. If you don't make it from scratch, that's fine. But we have a great recipe for black bean chili that has, you know, the usual characters, poblanos and tomatoes and garlic and onion. And I do add 12 ounces of beer to it because I think it gives it a little background bitterness, which is important. We use chipotles and adobo, which are the dried smoked jalapenos in a light tomato sauce that have a great flavor. And we make a delicious black bean chili that's one of the more popular items on our website. And then we basically build a taco in a bag. Now, what I have to do, and what I'd like to show...
Andrew, in a bag of Fritos. Let's just tell people what we're talking about here. I love this, and I've done this at South by Southwest in Texas.
It's unreal. And I put mint and cilantro, tomatillos, and onions into my food processor here, and we make a quick green salsa for it.
Yeah.
Hold on one sec.
All right.
This just has to mix a little. It's a fantastic fresh tomatillo salsa.
Yeah.
And if you want, once that's pureed a little, you can take a poblano that you've roasted, pull off the burnt skin, take a small paring knife, and just make sure you leave the seed core attached to the stem. And it helps with these food processors if you cut the stuff that you put into it. But, you know, poblano adds a mild heat. The jalapeno adds a little more heat. You know, this is a family-friendly thing, so I try not to blow people away with it. But all we do is we turn this back on. All right, now we're ready to build. So here comes the fun part. By the way, one of the alternate recipes on our website is to put an avocado and mash it in this, which really butters it up and smooths it out. So you can do whatever you like, but here is the deal. And of course, we're using a small 1 ounce bag of chips. You can use a 2 or 4 ounce. I don't recommend the giant supersized bag because it gets too heavy. But what we do is we have our homemade chili here, our black bean chili.
Yay!
The only mistake that you can make is adding too much chili. You sort of want to approximate by volume the same amount of chip with the same amount of chili. So I put about a 3 ounce ladle in there. And then the fun part starts, right? I have olives. I have some cilantro.
Yeah.
I have some lettuce, some onion. I mean, it's just like dirty taco night at home on Tuesday.
Yes.
Some slices of jalapeno. Finish it off with a dollop of sour cream to sit on top of it. And then just take a lime wedge, give it a little squeeze, and then here's the most fun part. Obviously, this would be in a bowl, but you take a scoop of that beautiful green salsa right there that's all herbaceous and delicious and tart, and there you have the walking taco of your dreams.
You are herbaceous and audacious and fun and beautiful.